weeks coming forward, have you tried to ask Andy maybe you can do one or two of those?
I haven't yet. Maybe as the season goes along. But usually they happen best when they kind of happen naturally. And that's why I think when that left-handed pass happened in Denver a couple years back, it was kind of out of necessity. And so I just like to keep myself ready in case that does happen. I'm able to make that pass.
Patrick, what's the balance for you between feeling like you need to play in the preseason and now you're good, you're ready to go when the regular season starts?
Yeah, I mean, I like to get in there, and I like to get hit like one time. So once you get hit one time, you kind of see what it is to get hit again as a quarterback. I feel like after that, you're good to go. But it'll be good to get in there with the new group of receivers that we have, all the running backs, and kind of show how we do it in the game. Because obviously we're doing it here at practice, but to show how we do it in the game before that first game against Arizona, who's a great opponent, I think will be good for us.
Patrick, what members of the draft class played their first NFL game? Just what do you remember about your first experience?
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of nerves. You're getting in there, your mind's kind of racing. Obviously, the speed of the game has intensified, but also the playbook, so you're trying to think and play at the same time. And so what I do for them is I tell them to study as much as they can, then when they get to the game, just go out there and play. At the end of the day, if you go out there and play like you've done it your whole life, you're in this position for a reason, and you can let your talent show.
Patrick, you talk about the physical part of it, getting that one hit. How much of it, Andy Reid talked about getting the mental reps. How important is that, getting that going?
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, when you get into the game, it's different. No matter how hard you practice out here, to have the live bullets, live things going, have guys flying around to around your face, you can get hit as a quarterback. I think that's stuff that you have to make sure that you're ready to go. And so to be in the game, going through your reads and making the throws to the right spots, I think that's going to be big for everybody.
Patrick, it seems like you and Juju are really clicking. Just what have you seen from him all camp and to this point heading into the game?
Yeah, he's a smart guy. He does a great job of kind of getting in and out of routes. He does a great job of tough physical catches. But he has a great understanding for the playbook already. So as some of these new receivers get more and more accustomed to the playbook, you can see their talent show more and more. And I think we have a good group of guys that are smart and that have the physical ability to go out there and make plays.
Is the biggest point for Saturday just timing, just staying in rhythm, just let you kind of get a see of what it's going to be like in a game setting, or is there something more you're looking towards?
Yeah, no, it's definitely just getting in rhythm. It's getting in the game and seeing how when the clock's running, and everything in the game kind of speeds up. It seems like the play clock's shorter. It seems like the plays are having to happen faster with the pass rush, and so everything speeds up. So for the guys to be able to think mentally, go out there and execute and show off their talent, I think it's going to be good to be in the game and kind of see how all these guys take that next step, and we kind of move on to get ourselves ready for the season.
Jarrett, but what tells you maybe Pacheco, hasn't had any regular season reps, obviously. What tells you maybe he could be a contributor for you guys this year?
Yeah, he's physically gifted. And he's a smart player who practices really hard. He's big, he's fast, and when you're big and fast and you're smart, usually good things happen. So it'll be good to see him now have to show off his vision wherever we're tackling, making those cuts and then getting vertical and showing off that speed. He has all the physical tools, and he's been mentally great at practice. So it'll be exciting to see him in the game where you get to go out there and make stuff happen.
How excited do you see Sky Moore? You got a lot of rapport, and you said you gained that trust. How has that trust continued on to training camp, and what do you expect to see out of him in Chicago?
Yeah, no, when you have a guy that's learning, not making the same mistakes, I'm a young guy at that. It's always a good thing to see. And like I said, it's when you get in the game, it's different. You have to make sure you're not making those mental mistakes as much as the physical ones. And so to see him kind of lock in, learn the playbook, and then go out there and execute on game day, it'll be something that can just keep building that trust for me.
You kind of mentioned what you say to rookies before they go into their first game. Do you remember anything that you maybe did before your first NFL game, maybe like a pregame ritual or maybe something mentally you told yourself to kind of give yourself through it and calm down?
Yeah, I think I still do the same stuff that I've done since my rookie year and since college, and even before that. I go through the same type of routine warming up. I prepare myself mentally by studying what I need to study before the game. And then when you get out there, you have to just go out there and play. And so that's the biggest thing for me is preparing myself before the game, being in that same routine so that when I get to game time, I can just be myself. And at the end of the day, if you're the best version of yourself, that's all you can ask for. That's all anybody can ask for. And so that's what I'm going to tell them is go out there and do whatever they can to give everything they have on every single play.